Sheraqui is a 4-year-old mare that came to us for retraining. She had been broken in by another trainer a year ago, but had not seen traffic and had not been driven since. We took her back to basics and started our training program, which involved breaking her to drive in a soft rubber bit, and working on introducing her to various types of traffic. In our opinion, it is no good expecting a client to deal with introducing the horse to traffic at home, because they may not have the necessary skills, confidence, or equipment to do this properly. Rather than focus purely on getting horses in a carriage, we feel our job as horse trainers is to give them a good start for any future driving career, and therefore breaking a horse to harness should involve more than just introducing it to a carriage in an enclosed area. In our opinion, traffic training should be a vital part of every horse's initial harness training. Regardless of whether the horse is young or old when it commences training, they can all be taught to be safe, confident and happy in different driving environments. We believe it is best if this is done at the outset, when the horse is first being trained to drive. If you are a competent driver and cannot drive down a busy road with your newly broken horse because it does not like lorries, then it has not been trained properly. We feel it is not fair on the horse to indulge this fear. We expect it to accept a noisy carriage behind it, which it cannot see when it is wearing blinkers. So why is it any different to expect them to accept noisy vehicles? Traffic training should be part of the standard education of breaking a horse to harness, not an optional extra. We also do not think it is fair to expect other road users to put up with poorly trained horses or bad drivers. Just as responsible car drivers take a driving test and tax and MOT their vehicles to ensure they are roadworthy, so our duty as responsible carriage drivers should include making sure harness, carriage and horse are fit to be taken out on the public highway. We do not want to be a nuisance on the roads, so we should ensure that our horses are trained to the best possible standards. In many cases, it can be the driver's fear of the passing vehicles or their horse's reaction to them that is then transmitted to the horse and can actually make the horse afraid. It is therefore crucial that the horse has confidence in its driver, and this is something that can only be improved by the driver themselves. In Sheraqui's case, as she had not been out in traffic, her owner was understandably lacking in confidence with her. Therefore we had to build up Sheraqui's confidence in herself and the driver, then get her owner on the reins so she could build up confidence in her. We hear from many people with training issues who stick to quiet roads with their young horses and try and avoid traffic in case it frightens them, yet end up meeting a dustbin lorry, local bus or tractor, and as they are unprepared for this situation, they end up having an accident. Even at showgrounds you can find lorries, flags, crackling loudspeakers, other horses and loads of people milling about. And this is why we take horses into the middle of busy towns, around roundabouts, up the high street, as well as on roads where they meet lots of articulated lorries and larger vehicles. Sometimes heavy traffic can be found on rural roads as well as urban ones, as mentioned previously. You can encounter tractors, 4x4s or dirt bikes when driving around fields, and if you are on a narrow country track, you do not always have the luxury of turning around or hiding in someone's driveway while the scary vehicle passes. There are also plenty of things apart from motorised vehicles on rural roads that can startle a horse, including livestock, dog walkers, bird scarers and hosepipes for example. So singling traffic out as the evil to be avoided is pointless and also does nothing to promote the image of carriage drivers in general. This is also why we introduced Sheraqui to hazards in our arena. The aim is to increase the horse's confidence with unusual things, which then translates out on the roads. In order to prepare a horse to be safe, confident and happy for any sphere of harness work, we also drive them through a cones course and over a bridge. Technically, the horse could then go showing, do driving trials, or even commercial work. A horse that has only been driven around a menage or field is not prepared for the outside world, and this is where problems arise. When a horse is taken out of their quiet, safe home environment and exposed to a totally different atmosphere, things can go wrong if the horse has not been prepared properly. When we are training horses, we also get them as fit as we possibly can in the time that we have them. This allows us to take them down into town when they are fit and fresh. It is no good if the horse only accepts traffic because it is tired, because it has been driven a long way. We want the horse to be good in traffic when it is fresh out the stable. In Sheraqui's case, the footage we took today was taken when we brought her downtown in a trailer. She was put to the vehicle on a road just off of the main route into town. This ensured that she was seeing the traffic when she was fresh, and we wanted to ensure that she could be taken out straight away in heavy traffic without having a warm-up period around the quieter roads. This is also why we believe in getting horses fit. Lots of people do not get their horses fit because they find that they then misbehave. We feel that the horse should behave itself regardless of whether it is fit, fresh out the stable or full of food.
As you can see, we've had these horses downtown. We just loaded them in a trailer. If you look over there, you can see they've been going round and down into this, the main road in to town. So both these ones have been up and down fresh. So what we've got them down to the yard, down from the yard to the town, and they haven't done any mileage in between. So they just had a ride down. So they're rock hard fresh, full of grub, and they're behaving themselves, which is obviously what you want.
We do not believe it is right to take an unfit horse into traffic, not only because they will struggle to physically do the work you are asking them to do, but because they get tired quickly, and this means that they are more likely to accept traffic purely because they are too tired to react to it.